Hi guys, welcome back to Earth to Rosita, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel, Earth to Rosita. Okay, so this is a channel where I mainly vlog, and I also do astrology related videos, and later on this year, hopefully, I will have some travel vlogs out. Sorry, I had to move my seat back, but right now, I am at work, and I was thinking about what I'm gonna vlog next. And I realized I want to vlog about just rambling about my love for technology. Okay, listen. We started out very small, you know. We started out with just like telephones back in the 90s, cell phones, whatever you call them. And then now we are actually talking. I'm talking into a camera and then I'm posting it on the internet where everybody can see it. Anyone that looks at my channel, anyone that is like, it's public. It's public. How cool is that? We have this thing that connects all of us from all around the world. And it's like we share our inner worlds with people through a text message. Isn't that concept alone absolutely insane? Like, I don't understand how something like people don't understand how crazy that is, how insane that is. Like, do time zones even, okay, obviously time zones, logically speaking, they exist, but we can connect with people all around the world, and it's like, hold on. It's just insane to me. It's insane. I can send somebody a text message and they receive it within a couple of seconds. I don't understand how, like, it's so crazy how we got here, isn't it? We used to have to, like, write a letter to somebody and then they would receive it, like, in a couple of, like, I don't even know how long it took. I'm not even going to pretend that I know how long it took. It's like a month or something because it had to be carried around. Okay. It's just like, it's a mundane thing in our society, but it's not. It's like magic. And like I know I'm probably going to get some logical answers for this, but like when we delete a text message or like it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, which is funny because I'm talking about we can share our inner worlds with people, but I can't even construct a sentence to explain what I'm thinking. It's just like, we can, yeah. I'm just gonna keep repeating myself if I keep going on, but technology is a portal to okay, wait, no. That doesn't, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pause this video to think about what I have to say. Okay, so I had a good think about it, and oh, okay. I was talking to one of my best friends just like a month ago about this, and I was like lying in bed, and I was thinking about like phones, just telephones as like or mobile phones, the modern day mobile phone, like an iPhone or a Samsung. I have a Samsung. I hate iPhones. iPhone users trigger me. I'm kidding. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna get a little bit conspiracy theory like, but I feel like it's kind of like crazy that you have a phone where you can like store so much information, right? And sometimes you delete that information, and we have all of these apps, and all of these apps they require you to give permission to, like, they require us to give permission to the app to collect information, to use microphones and stuff like that, to use our cameras. And sometimes I kind of feel like with that, it just sometimes I feel like we are being listened to. We're being listened to, but who are we being listened to by? Is it like a government intelligence agency or something like that? Or government, I don't even know if that's the right title to give it. Are we being listened to by like telephone companies, or who, like, are we being listened to by, or are we being listened to by something like aliens from another planet? Because it's kind of like insane that we have a phone that has all of this data being collected, and then like it gets deleted. But where does, okay, now I'm going to sound like an insane person, but where does all of the deleted information go? Like, I know obviously it goes somewhere in the phone, in the external, like in the internal hard drive or whatever. I don't even know if I'm like, in my head I know, but I don't know how to communicate it. But like, does it, like, who sees that? Okay, I'm gonna sound, I sound like I'm out of my mind right now. I sound like an insane person when I say all of these things, but I always try to like trace back to the first thing. Like, for instance, there was a meme that I saw that asked us, like, if you could go back to any time and where would you go? What time and where would you go? I said the beginning of the earth. the beginning formations of earth. So that's what I try to like do with like technology. Like, yes, we have all of these, like, we make a phone in a factory and stuff like that, and human beings make it, and they put all of the hardware, software, whatever it is, together, and then it's formed as a phone. But where did that idea come from? Like, who woke up one day? I mean, obviously, all of this information you can find, but who came up with the idea of phones, and how did they come up with the idea of phones? Did they have a dream? Did they just, like, you can't just wake up one morning and say, oh, I'm going to take over the world of phones and internet. Like, all of these things, they must have come from somewhere. And, like, astrology is a good way to understand the mind of someone and who came up with that. but like it's something that snowballed from nothing. But it can't have snowballed from nothing, you know? So how did the person that come up with the idea of cell phones come up with it? Like, why did they come up with it? I always question the why in everything. Why did this happen? How did that happen? Like, I actually legitimately want opinions and answers about this. Like, why was all of this created and what is it leading up to? What do you think it's leading up to? Do you think that it's not leading up to anything, or do you think that it's like leading up to something way, way, way crazier than the human mind can comprehend right now? Where is humanity going? Where do you guys think we're gonna be in 100 years' time? Because right now, like 100 years ago, I don't think anybody would have thought about these things. 100 years ago, we were just, living in the moment. 50 years ago, we were just living in the moment. 40 years ago, we were just living in the moment. But now, we're in a very technological age, and we are just evolving and more and more and more. There's always new phones coming out, and they can do crazier things than they did like 10 years ago. And 5 years ago, for that matter. Isn't that crazy? Like, where are we going? Where is mankind going? Where is this earth going? It makes me legitimately not have a panic attack, but it makes me so curious about what is going to happen in like even 20 years from now. 20 years is not that far away, but what is going to happen in 20 years? Okay, leave your comments down below. I think I'm done ranting and I need to go back to work. And okay, if you enjoyed this rant, hit the subscribe button, give this a like, and have a lovely day or night. Bye!